Welcome to the UK Tour Countdown. I'm Christy Hemme.
And it's JB Jeremy Borash. We're back with another exciting week as the days get closer. The anticipation continues to build. I'm excited. You're excited.
So excited.
Bags are getting packed as we speak, and we have a loaded show coming your way today.
That's right. Coming up on this program, we get to see the very first exclusive reaction from you guys on Magnus, our World Heavyweight Champion.
That's right. His first public appearance in London at the recent TNA UK fan party. We are going to show you what happened. A great reaction to Magnus, and I'm wondering what the reaction is going to be when we go elsewhere on the Impact UK Tour coming up later in the month.
And it's true. We love to see your guys' reaction on all of our wrestling superstars.
In fact, we're going to ask the superstars right now what they think their reaction is going to be when they walk out through the curtain. You know, it's always interesting. We're going to hear from Bobby Roode. We're going to hear from different people.
They all love me.
They all love me, right? We're going to see what happens. How do they think the reaction will be when they come out through that curtain as part of the United Kingdom Tour? Check this out.
How do I see the fans reacting to myself on this tour here? To be quite honest, the same way they've reacted every year I've been over for the Impact Tour over in the UK, and that's with nothing but energy and excitement and respect. And, you know, I expect a rousing ovation, a rousing It's going to be great.
How do I see them reacting to me? Well, hopefully with a ton of respect. But truthfully, I don't know how they're going to react. Hopefully, you know, we'll get a nice reception. I know there's a lot of people over there in the UK that love to hate Bobby Roode, which is okay with me, because, you know, it's part of the job. And, but you know what? I love performing in front of the UK audiences. It's great. And every tour, every year seems to be better and better, so I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm not sure. I think I might get some cheers because I haven't been to the UK in so long. I was injured the last 2 UK tours, so I missed out on those. But if they're paying attention to my story and my character on television, then I think I might get some boos also. Maybe people just don't like me. But so, yeah, I think I'll get a nice mix.
They're a little bit different over there than over here in the States. I think they love me a little better over there than do over here in the States.
You know, I don't know how the UK fans actually feel about me lately because, you know, there might be some Madison Rain fans out there. But I think generally they're very respectful of our craft. So usually it's a very receptive reaction, and then after that they kind of hate me.
I think this time, you know, the 2014 tour of the UK, the fans, they didn't know me too well a couple of years ago, and it's finally been 2 years later, and they've got a chance to really absorb the character of Gunner. You know, the modern-day Viking, getting to know who I am inside and out of the ring. And this time, I feel like I'm a lot better than I was 2 years ago, and I'm going to give them a lot more. And it's something that they give us everything. They give us 110% every time. And this time, Gunner will be no different. Gunner's going to give them 110%.
You know, when I go out in the UK and hell, basically anywhere, you know, the fans are just like me. They like to drink beer, raise hell, and, you know, party and have fun. And that's what I'm all about. When I go out there, they know I'm out there to, you know, be sure to have a good time. And while I'm out there, I'm going to make sure they have a good time.
It'll be interesting to see how the fans react to me this time, honestly. I think that, you know, obviously the reaction I'm getting, you know, most places now is as a villain. You know, I've joined the dark side. I'm with, you know, I've opted to side with TNA president Dixie Carter, and as a result become the heavyweight champion of the world. But naturally, there's always a possibility that going to the UK is going to mean there are some partisan kind of reactions. But honestly, I'm going to go out there and just be me. I'm going to go and do what I always do, and fans can react however they want to react. That's the beauty of pro wrestling, and that's what people pay for the privilege of doing when they buy a ticket. They get the choice to, you know, to do whatever they want, to cheer who they want, to boo who they want, and make as much noise as they want. That's their choice. That's their right.
Exciting. Well, I can't wait to see how the fans actually react when we come out in the UK.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how they react to you.
Oh,
yeah, I can't wait. Every time it's the same thing. Woo, Chrissy Hemme, woo.
Okay, but JB, you were at that fan party. You might as well be a Brit yourself.
Yeah, I'm over there a lot. No question about it. I have a good time over there. And, you know, I really love learning the British culture. I love learning the sayings, things that you know, a lot of the wrestlers may not know about. Maybe you don't know about.
We're foreign.
For instance,
Yes.
mind the gap.
Mind the gap.
Mind the gap.
Like,
What does that mean?
is it driving term?
It's a driving term.
Is it?
Is it?
Oh my, did I win?
No.
It
Let's
sounds
see if
like
the
a
TNA
driving
stars
term.
know what the term means. We asked the roster.
Mind the gap?
Ooh, that's a loaded question. Mind the gap.
Mind the gap?
Mind the gap. You did?
I don't.
You heard the term?
No.
Well, let's see. That's an interesting question. What do the British mean when they say mind the gap?
I don't know. Mind the gap. I guess, I'm not sure. I guess I have no idea.
Oh, God, JB, that's a tough question for me.
You got an idea? Take a guess.
Mind the gap.
Mind the gap. No, I actually have not heard that one. What does that one mean? No, I don't. Mind the gap.
I've never heard that. Never heard of such a term. Have you?
I have no idea what that means, and I don't know if I really want to know what it means.
What do you think it means?
All I'm thinking right now is that Austin Powers had really bad teeth. I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Pay attention to the gap between objects and reality and realize that it's an illusion and we are all one.
No, I don't know. I'm very ignorant when it comes to these things.
I would say watch out for that hole.
Flirt with the women?
Or it could have something to do with the train or the subway. I guess, you know, you'd have to mind the gap between the train and the landing so that you don't fall in between.
Well, JB, I'm learning something new every day.
That's right. I'm going to educate our roster on this tour. No question about it. No matter where we're stopping. If it's London and the London Underground, you got to
Mind the gap.
See? All right. Birmingham, of course, going to be a great show. Glasgow, Dublin, we're headed over your way, of course. All part of the upcoming UK tour, Manchester. You know, 3 cities are going to have impacts. We're talking about Glasgow, we're talking about Manchester, and we're talking about London's Wembley Arena. A pay-per-view event in Birmingham, one night only. It's going to be massive, it's huge, and when we come back, we are going to see the fan party footage exclusive from London on when Magnus made his first appearance as TNA World Heavyweight Champion in the United Kingdom.
No, the Magnus. Don't do it. Don't do it this way. This isn't the way to win the World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, he's doing it, Mike. He's doing it. He's going to do it big. I can't believe this. This kid Magnus, he's finally going to do it. And it's done. New world champ.
The winner of the match and new heavyweight champion of the world, Magnus. I don't believe it. The opportunity to make history, the opportunity to become world heavyweight champion for the very first time. Yes, Magnus victorious, but Taz, the story is how we accomplished that.
I cannot tell you. Come here on my team.
Are you wearing sunglasses? Are you wearing sunglasses? Because it just got a lot brighter here, my friend. The gold, Daddy.
No questions. I want to say one thing. This right here, this is a world heavyweight champion.
World heavyweight champion, yes, madam. Never again will I take a backseat to anybody in this business. Not Joe, not Kurt Angle, not Jeff Hardy, not AJ Styles. Because now, it's Magnus time, and you all have to sit and watch the reign of Magnus. Reign of Magnus, yes. Amazing.
Tell us what part you played.
Oh, big one.
Jeff Hardy didn't do what he was supposed to do. And I was there just to make sure that the right man for the job won the heavyweight championship of the world. Look at that champion. Yes.
We're super pumped about that.
And speaking of super pumped, Have you ever seen a specimen like EC3? The pedigree of this
Mr.
man.
Carter, you're beautiful,
Look
Mr.
at him. All the girls all over the world
Perfect family, sir.
are fainting at the sight of EC3 and your world champion. The long hours, the open door policy, the time you put in as world champion is what it takes to be world champion. Don't you understand? It's not just about being a wrestler. It's about being the torchbearer for the company, for the industry, for everybody in it. And that is me. 27 years old, 6'4", 250 pounds.
Beautiful.
I'm in my prime. I'm just getting started. And let me